Alright, and welcome back, guys, into the second game here of the Scrub Club Invitational Group I of the winners bracket between Jathura and Postage. The first CVZ we've seen in the tournament. If you haven't watched game one of this series, go and watch it because it was a fairly short and sweet ZVZ. Both players playing fairly fastly, trying in particular Jathura trying to defend. And unfortunately he was unable to hold off the speedlings of Postage, and too much damage was sustained for him to go on in the game. So now we're in game 2, we're on Ohana LE, and we'll see if Jathura can level the series 1-1, or if Postage will roll over in a 2-0 victory. So we'll just open up the message thing, so we see the GLHF and the Yeah Buddy from Jathura, and looks like he's going for an extractor trick, so we may be seeing some roach play coming out here. But Postage seeming to do the double thing, and whatever you can do, I can do better. The double extractor trick, just to get that bit of extra income. So the whole ZVZ kind of match up at the moment, it's either, it kind of works in one or two ways. You either get that really early aggression that comes out, and it's then down to a battle of micro and positioning and decision making, deciding if you can engage with a certain force and then if you can win, or if you are caught in the position where you're trying to defend, it's trying to get Banes as quick as you can and then just trying to get the most cost efficient engagements with those Banes. So slightly faster spawning pool and extractor from Jathura, and I wonder if we will end up seeing a roach play out of either of them, instead of the simple ling on ling style we saw in the last game. Alright, so we've got 2 in gas from Postage at the moment, returns for the third. The pool about to pop for Jathura, and we can have a look at the gas count, and we see that he is roughly just about double ahead, or twice as much gas. So Jathura also opting to scout with both his overlords, probably trying to get one in the pocket down there and one in the pocket there, or maybe pull one into the natural, where Postage sends just one cross map just to have a look, and then keeps one at his main base just to keep an eye out for any Baneling kind of morphs, if there is a Baneling bust on the way. So the roach warren going down for Postage at the back of his base. And it looks like Jathura is just going for some speedling play instead. So no metabolic boost, and the defensive spine crawler being thrown down for Postage. As we have a look at the APM. Oh, alright, so Postage heavily EPM spamming, as he's used to doing. Just to, you know, get on that. Wow, I didn't realise that worked so well. Jathura being really good with his injects at the moment, getting that two energy, so that's really good from him. And that spine crawler is in kind of an interesting place. If Lings were to run up around and then engage here, it'd be helpless to do anything. But the first roach is on the way now from Postage, so he should be alright. And as I was saying, the Baneling nest being thrown down by Jathura to try and get those key worker kills, or as many costly Ling engagements he can get. But unfortunately for Jathura, this many roaches beats 12 Lings. So we'll have to see how this turns out as they engage on the steps, but Jathura, with that nice overlord position, does see those roaches coming out and decides the better option is to not engage and instead just to pull back, where Postage, without this information, just pushes forward into Jathura, pushes onwards to Jathura as he throws down 2 defensive spines, and Postage goes for a Baneling nest to swap his Slowlings into Banelings to try and get some connects as well. So it's going to be about how these speedlings can get us around on the roaches, and if they can do enough damage. So one hit there, so there's some good micro here by Jathura, just jimmying around, trying not to get worked into a corner. and it looks like he's going for a run around to try and get back into the main base, but a bit of indecision costs him a bit there. These 3 roaches not being able to do anything as of yet, and the triple dot being thrown down for Jithura, and another 6 roaches popping at the main base of Postage. So he's going heavily roach all-in-ish with this build, and it looks like these roaches might even be defending at the top, and with these lings on whole attack move. And also the spine crawler actually does end up making a difference, and this queen should be able to pick it off after only losing 1 drone in his main. So the drone kill goes to Jithura, or the lead for that goes to Jithura, but Postage hasn't lost any of these important roaches yet, and so Jithura's throwing down a couple of important defensive banes. Where were they? Over here. So if he can work these speedlings around into the front of the roaches and then get some serious connects, he can probably get most of the roaches down into the red or the yellow, and then use these remaining lings to kind of trap them into this spine crawler wall and easily pick off this defense, pick off this aggression. So Postage not seeing anything yet, and morphs some banelings of his own, completely under the eye of Jithura. Well, unfortunately they were able to complete, and this will all come down to how the banelings trade. I'm not sure that was the best from Jithura, as he's quite far behind now in the supply count, and this is all going to be about how he can engage. So trying to work the roaches into that spine crawler wall, but it's all going to be dependent on if Postage takes the bait. Now these lings unfortunately weren't unable to get a good engagement, as they were forced into, as the roaches were tucked away into the corner, and just picking off a few free drones. And here comes the main engagement to try and get some free kills. No roaches go down yet, but that spine crawler will get its revenge. Alright, so if we look at the worker and army supply, Postage is far ahead in both, and we might be seeing this be the last stand of Jithura, as he has lost quite a few units in this match already, and there goes the defensive spine crawler. And without any units mining at the moment, this is going to be his last stand. He's all in attack, and I'm not sure this is going to be enough from Purple Zerg, as the supply is now quite far ahead and in favour of the orange Zerg. Yep, so this is going to be GG here. Jithura throwing down the how does it even work. Don't worry, it's quite difficult to understand. It's just all about these early engagements and seeing if you can hang on for as long as you can. And that means that Postage will advance to the grand final of the Scrub Club Invitational, playing his first game, as he's had walkovers before now, undefeated, and as he 2-0s Jithura, Jithura will now fall into the losers bracket of the tournament to face, I'll just check if we've got that up, to face Phonic in a best of 3. And then the winner of that will move on to the grand final, where they will face Postage. So guys, come back for more. We're nearly at the end now, and hopefully we'll have some epic games as we go along.